Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, brought to you by Sahara Motors. Time to get back to the grind after one more trail on the Kawasaki KLX 300R. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Another trace of precipitation out at Yellen Field yesterday afternoon in the 3 o'clock hour. Hoping to see more than that today. A chance of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. So far, radar showing most of the precipitation just to the north of Lagush Junction and going up 93 Wells Elko areas so far. Look for today's high around 79 degrees. Nevada's recovery from a devastating late August ransomware attack continues into its second week. Key services gradually returning online. DMV has reopened for vehicle-related transactions like registrations and titles. Driver's licenses and ID services unavailable still. Online, residents can now renew registrations, print duplicate decals, and conduct other vehicle errands. Social services such as Medicaid, SNAP, and TAMP remain functional, but new applicants have to submit paperwork in person as online enrollment is still down. State payroll, K-12 payments operating normally. Unemployment services, including claims and appeals, fully online. Meanwhile, Secretary of State's online portals largely recovering. Election systems remain secure. Personal data was breached. Affected residents will be notified as required by law. Latest updates available online at oem.nv.gov or by dialing 211 on your cell phone. White Pine County Sheriff's Office handled several calls on Tuesday. Deputies investigated a custody dispute, a stolen cell phone at a local school, 2 separate fender benders, one in a school parking lot, another where Ely resident Sierra Thiessen cited for failing to yield at East Altman and 13th Street. 2 juveniles caught speeding on a four-wheeler near a county school given warnings. Deputies also responding to a report of a reckless driver and a disruptive motel guest. Elko County Sheriff's Office said a traffic stop on I-80 led to a major drug arrest. Deputies pulled over a speeding car east of Elko just after 3 a.m. on August 31st. A canine alerted to the car. A search reportedly turned up more than 7 pounds of suspected meth and over 2 pounds of suspected counterfeit oxycodone pills. Authorities arrested Edward and Adonis Coela Arziola on a trafficking charge. Bail $500,000 because of his suspected immigration status. He's being held on an immigration detainer. Now this.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.
In more news on this Thursday morning, the fallout continues in Nevada's troubled rural broadband case. Joe Hart from KRNV News 4 and Fox 11 tells us that attorney Daniel Mann, who represented fiber optic company Uprise, has been terminated by the Las Vegas firm Cozen O'Connor just days before a court hearing on his use of artificial intelligence to draft legal filings. Washoe County Judge David Hardy flagged the documents as error-filled and suspected they were written by AI. The Nevada State Bar allows AI only for background research, not for motions or arguments. In a court filing, Cozen O'Connor called Mann's actions a badly misguided violation of firm policy. Supervising attorney Jan Tomasic, the firm's managing partner, admitted he didn't know Mann used ChatGPT. Mann's lawyers confirmed his firing while recommending Tomasic receive only a public reprimand. The controversy, the latest twist in the saga tied to the disappearance of $9 million in state funds and the stalled Uprise Broadband project in Lovelock. Bobcats and Ladycats soccer teams heading to Dayton tomorrow for a pair of games. Bobcats play at 3 p.m. tomorrow and 10 a.m. Saturday morning, while the Ladycats play at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and at noon on Saturday. Powerball jackpot keeps climbing, now estimated at $1.7 billion for Saturday night's drawing. That makes it the third largest Powerball prize ever and the third biggest lottery jackpot in U.S. history. The cash option just over $770 million. There were big winners last night. 11 people won $1 million prizes. 4 more won $2 million prizes. And Las Vegas Raiders lost nearly $687,000 per game last season because of empty seats at Allegiant Stadium. A new study from Ticket Compare shows the Raiders average 2,825 unfilled seats every home game. That despite having the highest average ticket price in the NFL at $243. That puts the Raiders third in the league for lost ticket revenue. Kansas City Chiefs top the list, losing more than $2.1 million per game, while the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rank second. The other end, Detroit and Seattle saw the lowest revenue losses with fewer than 100 empty seats per game. And Nevada DMV warning drivers not to buy appointments from scalpers as demand spikes following last month's state cyber attack. Some locations, like in Las Vegas down on Flamingo Road, the first available appointments aren't until October 9th. Well, DMV spokesperson Haley Foster says appointments are always free. Buying from strangers risks losing money or personal information. It's a check of your morning news from the state of Nevada.